So when the civilization should be improved, he is also improved. So he was one of the, he should be live in the forest in the animal, is it? So there is no any cloth or is it? So the air should be protected to him. So when the civilization should be improved, so normally we have to the clothing also, basic needs, whatever we can need to the food, the water, shelter. So they can be come across to that one. So now we can be here discuss about the how should be the cloth should be prepared. So then what is the meaning of the fibers and fabric? Is it? So that all is you can be study about in this lesson. So you can be come across to the human civilization. He is the one of the intelligent persons. So when the civilization should be improved, then it can be started to wearing the cloth also. So these cloths should be how should be prepared. So whether it should be derived from the any animals or it should be any plants, can be wear the cotton cloths also. Sometimes can be used to the woolen also. So how should be the obtain the these woolens or cotton? So is it any preparation it can be made from plants or animals? How can we derive these cloths? All these we can be discussed about in this session. So first one is here you can study about the introduction. What are the objectives? Woolen animals that eat wool. How should be the woolen should be obtained from the animals? Next one is fibers to wool. How should be the woolen should be derived from the fibers? All these we can be discussed. So you know that human beings are started wearing clothes after they lost body hairs. So when the before origin of the human beings, they have the much hair on their bodies, is it? That hair should be also, they can be warm up, they can be protection from the any climatic regions. So for example, if you take the rain or any temperature, they will be protected like that. So if you see the beard, so that hairs which are fur, we can be called that one, they can be protected that one. Like that, in the ancient days, the human beings are protected from their body from the hairs. These hairs should be the protected to maybe climatical changes, water or any rain season, and also extreme cold also. Early cavemen were animal hide and fur only for the protection against extreme climatic conditions. So in case of any extreme climatic condition, too much of the cold or too much of the temperature, so they can be protect their body from the animal fur or they can be hide in the animal hides and also they can be protected against extreme climatic conditions. The earliest clothing consists of the fur, leather, leaves or grass that are wrapped around the body. So early days they can be protect their body from the grass or they can be taken from the leaves. So whatever the trees leaves or any type of the plant leaves they can be protected to that one, and also they can be used to the leathers. So sometimes they can be used for the fur, the skin of the fur, and also they can be used to the sometimes grass for the protection of that one. So now we can study about the in this lesson fibers. So what is the meaning of fibers? So today science should be also development. So now modern we can be tell about the modern, and also we can be used for the class also. There is the modern class also, etc. So how can be these cloths we can be derived? So you know that woolen cloths and also silk cloths we can be tell about that one. So silk also one of the rearing of the silk moth. So that can be obtained from the China. They will be started from the China, then we can be introduced in the all the countries. So that is also one of the reason we can be called as the silk route. So silk route also. So whatever kings or rich men people they can be into that silk cloth. So but here we can be discuss about the woolen or fibers. How should be the cloth should be derived from the this woolen or fabric? What is the meaning of fiber or we can be called as the fabric? So it means fibers are the basis for all clothing. If you take the any type of the cloth, you can be tell about the polyester, cotton, etc. So the type of the cloth which is basis for the all clothing. Their fabrics are made up of the strand. So strand means they can be converted into fine thread-like structures. That is, we can be called as the hair. So So which are made from the even thinner strand, that is we can be called as the fibers. So fibers means those are the thinner strand we can be converted to that one, that is we can be called as the fibers. So if you see the any goat, sheep, so whatever the fur is there, that fur is you can easily release or you can easily remove. But when we converted into yarn, we cannot be able to easily, so they will be converted into very thread-like structures, so we cannot be removed to that one, and also we cannot be replenished to again. So once again tell them, fibers are the basis for all clothing. They are all made up of the strand yarn. Yarn means what? Fabrics which are made up of the strand, that is we can be called as the yarn. So those are made up of the even thinner strand, then we can be called as the fibers. So this is the difference between fabric and fibers. So fabric means those are the made up of the strand, we can be called as the yarn. So fiber means we can be converted into thin strands, that is we can be called as the fibers. So look at the picture here. So this is we can be called as the yarn, we can be called the yarn. So in this lessons we can be discuss about the some interesting fact about the wool. How should be the wool should be produced? The animals that eat wool. Fibers to wool. So next one is silk. Then life history of the silk moth. How should be the production of the silk from the silk moth? Cocoon of the silk. Lastly, processing of the silk. So woolen. So you know that goat or sheep, if you observe that one, there is some ear-like structures will be grown to that one, is it? So when the ear should be very long, they can be used for the woolen purposes. Woolen is one of the fiber derived from the fur of the animals kept in a family, that is can be called as the sheep and goats, especially sheep. So woolen should be produced or it should be derived from the fur of the animal. Fur is the outermost layer of the skin which is covered by the hairs. That is we can be called as the fur, which can be the belongs to the family, that is we can be called as the captain family. Maybe it should be sheep or it should be goat, especially it can be derived from the sheep only. So sheep are the principal source of natural animal fiber and there are more than 200 breeds of the sheep worldwide. So it means the principle of production of wool is only one, that is we can be called as the sheep. In nature, in the worldwide, we can be seen in the 200 varieties of the breed of the sheep, we can be seen the production of the wool. So because of the quality of the wool or quality of the hair, that can be used for the production of this wool. So see the picture here. So maybe some breed should be having a very good amount of the wool, they can be given to that one. So some of the mating purpose also we can be used to that one. So all these conditions we can be used to this production of the woolen. So and also they can be live in the regions where are the very high temperature region. Some are the live in the very cold regions, is it? So depending upon that one, the air should be can be seen in the different amount of the fur, we can be seen in the different region of the sheep. So we know that air should be trapped a lot of air. So we know that mammals and birds, they are the warm-blooded animals and also the body temperature should be always very high or should be maintain the temperature also. Here air is also trapped a lot of air. They can be trapped a large amount of the air and also poor conductor of the heat. Poor conductor of the heat means they cannot be air cannot be escaped from the body of the animals. That means we can be called as the poor conductor of the heat. So air should be keeps the animals to the warm. If you take the goat or any sheep, that air should be trap the lot of air and also it should be act like a insulator. Hence it should be always warm the animals. So there are the two types of the fibers in the sheep, that is it can be called as the air. So maybe If you observe the code, so there are two types of the air you can be seen. One is rough air, another one is the smooth air. So there are weird air and the soft under the air. So if you see the regions, there are the two types. One is rough weird air, another one is the soft under the skin, which is present just near the skin of the sheep. So lot of amount of the air is present. That air you can be easily cut down or you can easily trap that one. Cooler is made from the soft air of the sheep. So we cannot be used to the rough air for the cannot be produced from the cooler. Only we can be used for the those are the made up of the soft skin of the sheep. That only we can be used for the this cooler. It is a fine quality. So it will be called as the fine quality of the cooler. So cooler can be used for the various reasons. Is it for nowadays you can be used for the shawl, or we can be used for the any bedsheet, or all these we can be used for the woolen cloths. Is it? And woolen cloths also we can be used for the winter season also, because of our body which is to extreme cold, that should be protected against this cloth also. How should be the wool should be obtained from the animals? So sometimes sheep are selected to gain a breed that has only fine soft air on the skin and less or no hard air. So if you observe the breeding purpose, so why it can be made to the breeding purpose means, so today demand should be very high. We can produce the large amount of the fur from the sheep. Hence we can be selective breeding. We can be used to that one. So sometimes it can be used for the mating purpose also. Sometimes it can be used for the air or good quality of the air. We can be used for this type of the sheep. So this is process it can be called as the selective breeding. So selective breeding means those are the good quality of the air-bearing animals are there that can be crossed with the another breed of the animal. Then it can be called as the selective breeding. So we know that the food of the sheep is generally they can be eaten for the fed with the grass and also common leaves. Maybe they can be used for the sometimes used to oil cakes, pulses and also dry fodder. So these are the food of the sheep. So food can be eaten by the general leaves, pulses, oil cakes and dry fodder. So sheep food is more commonly available in India. India also there will be large production of the wool in the worldwide also. So in our country, so we can be seen in the Tibet. So Tibetan regions, or we can be seen in the Ladakh. Yak wool is more common. So we can be tell about the yak. So yak is one of the type of the woolen production of the animal. So that should be we can be seen in the Tibet and Ladakh. And whereas in the Jammu and Kashmir, it is the Angora wool. So Angora is the belongs to the goat family. Hence it can be called as the Angora wool. Is the very whitish in color. So one of the yak should be belongs to the we can be seen in the animal group. That is we can be seen the that one. So another famous of the sheep we can be seen in the Kashmiri goat. That is we can be called as the Pashmina shawls. So we can be tell about that one. Pashmina shawls which are come from the soft under fur from the Kashmiri goat. So it is used for the we can be production for the fur large amount. It is one of the soft skin which can produced from the Pashmina shawl which is come from the Kashmiri goat. In South America, the llama and the alpaca eat in the. So in case of you go to the America, there is some regions you can be seen in the llama and alpaca. So that can be in the large production of the wool we can be seen. So how can be this process should be obtained from wool from the air fibers to animals. So there are some techniques or some procedure can be involved in the production of the wool from the fibers. What are the techniques you can be seen? So first one is shearing. So shearing means we can be removing of the air. That process we can be called as the shearing. See, it is the process of removing of the fleecing. So fleecing means the outermost of the skin which is consists of the air. That is we can be called as the fleece. So that of the thin layer of the skin. So shearing is a process of removing of the fleece. So this is we can regard as the fleece. The fleece is along with the sheep, then the thin layer of the skin of its skin. Shearing is conducted generally in hot weather so that the sheep do not feel cold and can survive easily. So we cannot be kill the animal for the shearing purpose because we can remove the only outer skin. So when we go to the ear cuttings, so when we cut the ear, we cannot be due to that any pain, is it? So like that, it is also removing of the only fleece of the sheep along with the skin, along with the thin layer of its skin. That is we can regard as the shearing. It is conducted generally in hot weather. So when the heart should be very hot temperature, we cannot be survive, is it? So because of the escaping from the summer season, so we can be used to this shearing purposes, and also it is not feel cold and can survive easily. The shearing process does not hurt any animals. So it should be look like it should act like a dead cells. So we have the ear or finger, ear or nails. When we cut down, we cannot be any hurt. So like that, the animal should be also do not hurt with this remaining of the outermost layer of the ear. So because of the upper part of the skin is normally dead skin. So why this will not hurt the animal means they cannot be hurt the animal because of it is made up of the dead cells of the skin. Second method can be called as the scoring. So that is also can be used for the fleecing. After fleecing, so we can be used to the removing of the dirt and grease. So whatever layer we can be collected from the sheep, that here should be consist of the some amount of the dirt or grease should be presented to that one. So we can be removed from the sheep. That process we can be called as the scoring. So scoring is what? It is the process of whichever the dust particles or dirty particles are which are present in the plant, they can be removed from the fleece of the air. That is we can be called as the scoring method. It is generally done with the help of machines. So not only involved in the only human beings, we can be used for the help of the machines. So machines for the group for this work. Next, third method we can be called as the sorting. So sorting it is a process of separating the ear of the sheep according to their texture. So texture means we can be made some yarn should be very thin, some yarn should be very rough, or some yarn should be very thick. Is it? So for the wet condition we can be used for the separating the ear of the sheep according to their texture. So we can be due to the any color or we can be due to the quality of the yarn, we can be separated in this method. That is we can be called as the sorting method. So next one is removing of the burrs. So removing of the burrs means it is the small fibers which are present on the ear or picked out. So burr means whatever small fibers are which are present in the ear. So that is we can be picked out. That is process we can be called as the removing of the burrs. Then the ear is clean and dry out. So then what happens? The ear is dry out. So the product so obtained the wool that can be now converted into fibers. Before we can be conversion of the fibers, so we can be which are present in the ear picked out. The burrs are small fibers which are present in the ear that should be can be picked out. Then it is the ready for the conversion of the fibers. Next one is coloring of woolen fibers. So in market you can be seen in the various colors, is it? So why it can be due to the various colors means because of the attraction of the customers, or it can be due to the coloring of the cloth. Yes, it can be due to the color of these woolen fibers. The fibers are dyed in different colors. So dye is a mixture of the different colors, is it? The dye can be added to that one. They can be due to the different color for these woolen fibers. So next one is the any cloth weaving. So we can be seen in the saree weaving or any cloth weaving. We can be need to the cooler, rolling of the wool. The fibers for cooler is obtained from the straightened or the combed and then rolled into yarn. So we can be converted into thread-like structures. The thread-like structures we can be straightened out the combed and then rolled into yarn. So this is we can be called as the yarn. So this yarn we can be converted into weaving. The weaving machines we can be converted into cloths. Whatever we can be into the bedsheet, shawl. So that can be weaved into this one. What are the occupational hazards faced by the workers? So these are the four methods we can be seen in the production of the wool. So next one is those are the workers work should be doing in these regions. They will also face some problems like that. We know that animals should be also caused some disease like a bacterial disease, that is we can be called as an anthrax disease. So those are the animals, especially goat or buffalo, then cow, that type of the animals they will be bacterial disease, one of the bacterial disease which will be called as anthrax. So in some industries the workers have faced the risk of getting diseases and sometimes the animals which have causes for the anthrax disease, that animals which should be obtained from the cooler. So those are the workers should be working the production of the cooler. They also causes the disease from this anthrax type. These are called occupational hazard. Occupation means those are the working condition. That condition they can be causes some diseases, that is they can be called as occupational hazards. So sawdust disease is one of the occupational hazard which is associated with the production of the wool. So those are the working the production of the wool, that workers they will be attacked by the sawdust diseases. So see their fingers. So the hand should be look like a cutaneous anthrax skin infection. They will cause the skin infection also. The people who saw the wool, they can get the infected by bacteria is called anthrax. So generally, the people who in the saw the wool, they can infect the bacterial disease, that is called the anthrax. So generally, they will attack the animals, but those are working the suppression of the coolant, they can be also cause this type of the disease. This bacteria is infect the blood of the person, which can be to create a death. So they can be causes from the blood. Sometimes the person should be also death also. So this is the how should be the production of the wool, and what are the practically we can face some problems in the production of the cooler also. So related to that one, we can be study about some questions here. What is shearing? So shearing is a process in which fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of the skin is removed from its body, that is we can be called as the shearing. Shearing is a process in which the upper part of the ear, which is fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of the skin removed from its body is called shearing. So next question, birds. So birds means wool obtained from the camel, wool obtained from the goat, pupa, small fluffy fibers in the wool. The correct answer is wool obtained from the goat. Is it? So it is also small fluffy fibers in the cooler also. So the correct answer should be small fluffy fibers in wool. So dear students, here we can be discuss about some interesting fact about the production of the coolant from the goat. So what are the 4 steps we can be discussed, and also the occupational hazards we can be also discussed. Next class we can be discuss about the silk. How should be the obtained from the silk moth? What are the procedures should be involved in the production of the silk? And also life cycle of the silk moth. All this we can be discussed about the next session. Thank you and all.